Well, I was looking for a good job at a decent price, Your Honor.
Should have gone with the more expensive guy.
A contractor didn't do his level best.
That was one of the things that he was going to have to replace and repair.
I've set a bottle of shampoo up there just fine.
Well, they didn't make that up.
Will his excuses fall flat?
She did not tell me how she wanted to look. Some days I even worked till midnight.
If you didn't do what you were supposed to do, you can't be a crybaby later.
Judge Judy.
Miss Moore, you knew the defendant for a long time through some sort of sport tournament, and there came a time when you wanted to have your bathroom remodeled.
Yes, Your Honor.
And when you decided to remodel it, I assume that you got estimates from people to do the job.
I got about 5 estimates.
Okay. I would like you to tell me the high-end estimate that you got.
$5,000.
Did all of them range between $4,000 and $5,000?
No, ma'am. One was the $2,000, and Mr. Ackerman's was at $2,400, and I had several a little bit higher than that.
So Mr. Ackerman's was half of the others.
Yes, ma'am.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. A bell would have gone off for me. So you hired Mr. Ackerman, you paid him the money, which was $2,400, and what you're suing him now for is $5,000 because you say that because of the kind of work that he did, you had to redo the whole bathroom, and it's going to cost you that much more to fix what he did.
Yes,
that's what your case is. Mr. Ackerman says he did more work than actually you contracted for, and he's got a counterclaim for unpaid wages, which you don't have a case for because you didn't have a contract for that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And for slander, and since you don't have anybody here to testify that you lost any business as a result of something untrue that she said, we don't know that it's untrue or not. Did you finish the job, Mr. Ackerman?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any photographs for me of the finished job? When did you start the job, Mr. Ackerman?
I think it was January 18th. Now, we agreed to all this over email. I'd never even seen the job. Mary and I had a history of being friends. Needless to say, I asked her if she wanted me to paint. She said no, her husband was going to paint the bathroom. So I did prime the drywall work, but it never was painted as far as my knowledge.
It looks to me as if a lot of this grout work around the bathtub looks messy. It's very hard for me to see it. Do you have
I have
photographs?
all kinds of photos. Would you like to see?
Well, are yours also? Did somebody blow them up?
I have these here that I printed out. These were my photos that I printed out.
Did you take the pictures on a what?
I took the pictures on my camera.
That's what I want to see.
Okay, I have that on my phone, if you would.
That's what I want to see.
Okay.
Bird, can I take a look at those? Thank you. What is this tile here that looks like it's broken?
That there is where the light switch were, and he had went up too high with the tile job because he used 1/4-inch grout lines instead of the 1/8 grout lines that we were supposed to have. So it made the tile go up above the switches, so he had to move the switches up, and that's what he left it like.
You want to tell me what that is?
I can't see it from here. This is before the job. That's a picture of the tile work before the job's even completed.
That was the day you left.
Just a second. Who broke those tiles?
Those aren't broken tiles. It's missing the top piece. The tiles aren't broken.
No, some of these are broken, sir.
I did not break the tiles.
That picture was taken, Your Honor, right after he left, the day he left. And then I have pictures where he came back and actually...
What's that video? You have a video?
Yes, I have a video, please. This is of my
what?
niche that is dysfunctional. You can't use it.
What?
A niche where you put your soap and your shampoo on. That was one of the things that he was going to have to replace and repair, and he was going to have to replace and repair the floor. I had a beautiful ceramic wall floor, and this is the picture of the way it's supposed to look. He did not match up the design at all. He laid it like a brick jailhouse. So this pattern is nothing like it's supposed to be here, so the whole floor has to come up too.
No, it doesn't.
Well, I mean, if I want it right...
Actually, it doesn't. I see exactly what you're saying. It looks just fine that way.